Hello and welcome to another update video about Algorand. In the last video I took a look at the bigger picture on this chart. It's certainly not a bullish chart. We have 5 waves down pretty much. The 5th wave looks a bit incomplete. Looking at the proportions, it would be better if we came down a little bit lower. I shouldn't say it would be better. It just seems likely to get the proportions right in this ending diagonal structure. In the previous video we determined different targets, different targets for this move down. Maybe a quick recap. We have an ABC structure with a top in 2021 and a 5-wave move to the downside. Here looking at this altcoin, and the 5th wave could be finished at any time because basically we have 5 waves down, and there is not really a minimum a wave 5 needs to do. It made a new low. From that point of view, it's basically complete. But ideally, looking at Fibonacci extensions, it should go down a little bit lower. We looked at Fibonacci extensions in the last video already. They are still on the chart. Potential targets, we have 7.7 cents, 5.3 and 2.8 cents for the next downside targets. Not really sure if we get all the way down to 2.8, 2.9 cents, but the area between 5.3 and 7.7 cents seems likely. At the moment, there is definitely no indication that a lasting low has been established, and any low that would be established, so due to the structure that we have on this chart, it would be preferred or expected that the next rally goes into this region. It doesn't need to, but this is sort of standard resistance for a wave 2. We talk here about an area between 50 cents and $1.38. Doesn't need to go all the way to that level. I have seen it many times before that quite bearish rallies only reach the 38.2 Fib level. In this case, we would talk about 33.5 cents. It would be a corrective rally most likely because the move down is in 5 waves after a 3-wave rally before and after Algo produced new lows, new all-time lows, not only new bear market lows, but new all-time lows, which is definitely not a bullish signal. Good example how fundamentals have absolutely no value in the crypto space. It's all about sentiment. Fundamentals only have value in the sense that they can shape sentiment, but if the sentiment just isn't there, then the best fundamentals have no meaning. Okay, so fundamentals are pointless. Again, it's just I watched a video recently, can't remember who it was, who spent like 25 minutes highlighting how good Algorand is and what prices it could reach and whatever. But see, look at the chart. There is just nothing bullish here at the moment, and surely it can always develop an impulse, but the trend is down. Okay, the trend is down, and any rally would first be viewed as a corrective rally. It's basically a chart that needs to prove itself again before it's getting interesting again, at least for people who want to be long. For people who want to be short, this is certainly something to watch for, especially after the rally into the wave 2 resistance area. But that's just higher level, obviously not really a setup until we see clarity on the lower structures, on the lower degree wave counts. But let's just look at price structure. The trend is down, price is moving down in 5 waves. It's within what you could call a descending wedge. Now, a break above the upper boundary line of that wedge pattern could spark a rally in an ABC structure highlighted here in yellow. But that's basically the moment we're waiting for. Until then, price is expected to follow the wedge pattern lower and pay attention to the relevant levels identified. It is very difficult to identify support because and not so reliable because there is just nothing in this price region historically. Okay, there's just nothing, and therefore these levels, while they are levels to watch, they are not very reliable. So at the moment it's just following that pattern here. Pay attention to a breakout of the wedge and then this area with all these Fib levels. If price gets close, we can determine the target for the C wave better as soon as we have an A wave and a B wave in place. That's my update about Algo. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.